Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here in my yard in Zoodesia getting ready for an expedition! An elephant expedition no less, which really, it sounds like a very huge expedition because we're literally going to be looking for one of the biggest mammals on Earth. I do think this is going to be quite a fun time. Lily, Tate, I don't know. You know what? I'll bring you guys with me, even though we're mostly going to be spending time up in the air, searching from the back of a chocobo for the elephants that are going to be wandering around. And you know what? If we find some cool places where we really want to spend some time in stretching our legs, getting used to being back in Zoodesia, possibly searching for some plants, then we definitely will have Lily and Tate out with us, because I just can't imagine not having them along as we begin our new adventures here in Zoodesia once again. So alright, so that's kind of the plan. We're just getting ready to go search for elephants today. Unfortunately, it appears that my map of the world has once again burned itself to pieces. So I have lost my map yet again, and I'm going to be flying blind on the back of my beloved chocobo. But this is a... Really? But this is a great time as the rain begins to pour down from the sky. Come on, Lily. Come on, Tate. Let's go inside. We've got to clear out our backpack and... Darling! Mwah! Give Darling a kiss. And Lily, how did you already... Are there crumbs under the table? Is that what you're doing, girl? I should probably give you guys a bath before we go too. I guess the rain started to help with that, to clear out your packs as well. So, you know what? New plan. Tate, Lily... Since it's raining anyway, let's go ahead and give the dogs a bath, because they do happen to have some wonderful chests that carry quite a bit. Oh, Tate, look at you! Come on, let's go to the puppy play yard. Right over here, across this little bridge. This elaborate bridge and fence system having been built to try to keep all of the snails and slugs in Slug Kingdom safe. And, oh hey, Aspen! Good to see you, buddy! Yeah, who's a good boy? You're just over here playing with the tire swing, and Zoe, our other puppers. Alright, well we're gonna give Lily and Tate a bath, because I actually need to clean out my backpacks anyway and make sure that we have space to collect whatever amazing, plants we happen to find on expedition, but also of course the elephants. And if Lily and Tate Tate, you're so ready for the bath, aren't you? If Lily and Tate actually are carrying a whole bunch of useful items, we'll want those items as well. So, let's grab all of the material we need in order to give the puppers a bath. Tate, you're already wet from the rain, so you just want to stand right there, boy? Alright, let me go ahead and give you a little scrub down with the soap, rub down with the little towel, and Tate, give. Alright. Tate, this is a lot of sand! I actually need that for our project with the flamingos coming up, so good boy, good boy! You've got dirt, string, raw fish, glass panes, gravel, clay, moss stone, oak leaves. You had a lot hiding in your pockets, Tate! Alright, let me go ahead and put this all away for just a second so that we can see what we're doing. You know what? I don't need to carry my weapons around. I don't know why I am always hauling Glorious Grafter. The Sword of Light doesn't really need to always be in my hands. The Sword of Light, trust the light within and there will always be a way. It helps us to be able to defeat any of the mobs that are coming after us, but just look at all of this clutter. Look at all of this. We don't need to worry about this. Why do I still have fur, armor in my pockets? Heckin', Lily, Lily, are you ready for your bath? Alright, let's scrub you down with the soap. There you go, girl. Rub you down with the cloth. And go ahead and... You have a pizza? Lily, how did you get a pizza? I hope you'll share with me because I'm actually kind of hungry. Alright, you've got spruce, oak leaves, glass panes, string, a toucan egg, and spruce wood planks. There you go, Lily. And we actually happen to have a really nice chest for you right over here. I should give Tate another one as well. I don't think any of these count as your best find ever, Lily, but maybe we can go ahead and put some of these away in here. Lily! Lily! Where did these come from? What's going on here? Lily's best finds? I have this chest we normally leave your toys in. Why does it have so much rotten flesh? Why is there a creeper head? Emeralds! Mushrooms! And Firefox, a sword that shoots fireballs when inflicting damage. slowly repairs itself passively. Lily! Come back here and give me some answers! And of course, you guys, stepping out of the fourth wall for just a second here, that chest happens to be filled with all of the loot that Lily brings home from her adventures in Minecraft dungeons. So whenever we go into Minecraft dungeons, we created Lily as a new hero of light reborn in that world, and she actually became a fire fox, which was so cool. A werewolf firefox, which is kind of amazing. And she has done such a great job of finding unique items and being able to take out so many of the mobs that whenever we finish one of her dream adventures, you know, in another realm, in Minecraft Dungeons, we pop over here and we leave some treats for her in the chest. So, you know, Seri the zookeeper doesn't know what's going on, but Lily's just floating between the realms in her other life as a Minecraft dungeon hero of light, helping to free the villagers. And leaving some treats behind. So this is really good for Lily girl. Well, I won't question where this came from, Lily. You do go on your own expeditions now and then and find unexpected things, but this will be quite useful for feeding our puppers all of the rotten flesh, aka the zombie jerky. And, you know, the emeralds are going to be great for the villagers. And I'm a little nervous about this idea of a new weapon, and I don't think that Firefox is quite as strong as the Sword of Light. Yeah, the Sword of Light has 12 attack damage. But you know what? I was just mentioning how we needed more artifacts to put down inside of the lab. And I think a mysterious fire sword that Lily has managed to discover from somewhere, that definitely fits the bill. So we'll put that down later. Alright, but right now my pockets are full of all sorts of clutter from our dogs. And I haven't even finished cleaning, Tate! Come on, Tate. I've got a couple more things that I've got to scrub off of you. Alright, come here, boy. There we go. Clay, leaves, moss stones. Good boy. So now they're all clean and ready to go for our adventures. So let's go ahead and put away the soap and rag we used to clean them. I'll go ahead and take at least one of these rotten flesh. We probably don't need more zombie jerky than that. Heck, the dogs have so many treats now. I guess I can go ahead and put all these away somewhere else. Lily girl, good job! I really need to get a diamond chest in here so that I can start storing more of what the puppies find. You can see every single dog in their little dog house. Their best finds end up getting displayed. Lily and Tate have both found diamonds. Holly, back when she was still with us and before she left for the Cloud Phoenix realm, found a bunch of eggs. She was always finding eggs from all of the different birds. Alia ended up finding a golden apple, which is definitely going to help heal the villagers. Iris found an ender pearl. Zoe found a golden helmet. Pine found a pine tree. And Ash found a lovely plant. You know, you just gotta... Oh, alright, here you go, you two. You just gotta kind of take it where you can find it sometimes. But yeah, we need to add in a lot more chests so that we can hopefully give our dogs a good place to store all of their toys. I guess you could say this creeper head is a toy, but I don't really want the dogs chewing on it, so it's gonna go inside. Alright, we'll put the zombie jerky away. Oh, we already have a ton of zombie jerky. Like, we really don't need that much. Or this raw pork chop. So I'm gonna leave all of this here in the dog food bowl, actually. There we go. Along with a fish, because Tate can eat the fish. Alright, so at least that clears up our puppers. And Tate, Lily, why don't you guys wait in the doghouse where it's nice and dry? And hopefully Zoe and Aspen will join you soon. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep through the night because it's a pitch black night, which is really scary because normally I can see the clouds and I dislike having a gaping abyss of blackness over my head. And if I sleep through the storm, then we won't have to worry about all the rain. Hey, darling! Up late again. Such the night owl he is. Alright, and then we can clean out our pockets. We can pack. We can go ahead and we can get ourselves ready for adventure. I can't wait to go and find all of the elephants. That's going to be amazing. Oh, much better. Heck. Oh my gosh. Heck. I can see slime islands floating from here. Oh, my vision has just gotten so much better now that we're here in the world again. It's amazing. Also, I guess we do have all of those cool artifacts. One of these days, maybe we'll have a fun stream where we just review all of the fun artifacts that we've got. And you know what? I've been thinking about even opening this up a little bit, redoing all of the essence berry gardens, moving those maybe down to the labyrinth, and maybe transforming this area into something nice and cozy. Ugh, essence berries taste like creeper, so this isn't the best. But I would like to turn this into maybe somewhere nice and cozy to show off like the rarest plants we have found, and maybe a nest or two for a cute bird. And then, you know, to be able to have a good view of the zoo in all directions. So the top of the treehouse, we'll think about that. That'll be a nice little thing to do in the future. All right, but let's continue clearing out my pockets. This is very important work. Best done by just dumping everything in here, usually. Oh, come on, we have adventures to go on. We don't have time to dilly-dally. So might as well just throw these things in here and sort them later. Ooh, all the paper bark saplings. Oh, we totally need to make poetry forest sometime soon. Of course, I almost forgot about that. And I'm sure this pizza's just cold and not covered in dog fur. Don't think about it, Seri. All right. And then I'm going to throw all of these. Peacock jar. Let's see, I have a couple parrots that we'll need to go put down in the stasis chamber. Chocobo eggs, or chocobo feathers, a whole bunch of eggs. Anything that doesn't go in the plant sorting chamber, I'll take this down to the stasis chamber too. Will need to come out of my pockets right now. And then Nessie. I don't remember why I have this name tag with Nessie on it. Oh, and this is the lost quest list for Redwood Park. Oh my goodness, it's always humbling to find old to-do list. Aww. That's so fun. Zoo tasks. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember these tasks. Here, I'm gonna put this upstairs. Because you know what? It's a new season, a new era in the zoo. And I'm going to just add this into my bedside drawer to kind of remember my old notes. Because we should make new notes whenever we... You know, there's a time in your life where you have to just toss the old to-do list and make a new one. But occasionally, I actually keep a lot of my old to-do list because it's really fun to look back on that time in your life and remember what you were at least trying to do, even if you didn't manage to achieve it. And who knows, we might come up with some good ideas of what to do in the future based off of all the old to-do list we find hiding around in the bottom of some chest from years ago. Oh. I have never in my whole life lived in one place longer than we have lived in Zudesia. That's kind of humbling. Never in real life have I lived in any place longer than we have lived in Zudesia. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and grab anything else that is not a bonito. Anything else that is not a plant. And we're gonna chuck it in here. There we go. And we'll sort through all of these later. All right, and the duck, sweet potato, and cranberry can stay because we have enough zombie jerky. Who knows what we're gonna find on this expedition? I'm getting really, really, really excited to go on this expedition, actually. It's been so long since we've wandered the world. We're gonna need all of the extra safari nets we can find. I'm hoping to get at least, you know, half a dozen elephants would be really good, but who knows what else we could find. So we do need to go downstairs and talk to our scientists who make the safari nets and see if we can get more reusable or single-use safari nets from them. I'm gonna leave my butterfly encyclopedia behind. And let's see, what else can we leave behind? The stasis chamber will take all of the animals that are in... Yeah, the stasis chamber will actually take all of the animals that are inside of safari nets and pet amulets. We'll leave the butterfly net... Well, you know, we might find some rare butterflies. Heck, we might discover some rare butterflies. I should take an extra butterfly net, and I should take an extra... Definitely take an extra butterfly net, and we should go ahead and take maybe a few butterfly jars to collect the specimens, of course. All right, we're doing it. That's too exciting to pass up. And Martha is still sitting on her eggs down in what I should now dub Martha's greenhouse. So until she comes back, it's my job to do the accounting for Zudesia. And I'm a little worried about that, but we won't dwell. We won't dwell. All right, I think I need some emerald coins to go and get some safari nets from Iverson in the basement. Don't worry if none of that makes sense to you, friends. You guys will meet Iverson, our scientist, who creates the safari nets. And what does a safari net do? Allow me to demonstrate. A safari net allows us to come up to any creature in the world, including villagers, for their own safety, and to pluck said creature, like this hen, up inside of the safari net and transport them safely elsewhere. So that is why we need the safari nets to go catch ourselves some elephants and other creatures. Alright, now that we're outside, let's get all of the plants out. And I'm going to reveal to you guys one of the best parts, best pieces that we have ever brought to Zoodasia Zoo. There we go. The plant sorting shed! Dun dun dun! Also, hey Lala! There is Lala, our female peafowl. She seems to be doing quite well for herself. We're gonna wiggle down here. And then we're gonna come over to this humble little shed that I adore. Because this, my friends, is the plant sorting shed. And in here, we happen to have an amazing complex pipe system that will take whatever plants I throw inside of here and sort them into different chests, and even the bone meal, into different chests, so that when the time comes to decorate with these plants or find seeds, we will be able to open up the correct chest, and we will be able to find the flowers waiting for us. We will be able to find the bamboo waiting for us. We will be able to find the mushrooms waiting for us. And anything that's left behind will get tossed in here. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It is a majestic system. I want to watch it work. Look, there goes a little plant. So the plant, slowly but surely, begins to work its way through this elaborate system. In fact, you can see it shooting down right down there. There's another one going past. So slowly but surely, they work through this elaborate system to figure out where it should go. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love the plant sorting shed. It is quite a marvel of modern science, and it was a birthday present I made to myself years ago. Alright, we'll leave it turned off for now, because we don't need to worry about it working while we're gone. And I think we're just about cleaned up and ready to go on our expedition, except for the fact I have all of this weird stuff. Like, I don't need fur armor, I don't need some stray money, I don't need the flower bands. I'll keep the exotic flower band, because I can actually lure animals to me with that. And the golden jailer safari net. I don't know why I have that, and I don't need this old phone anymore. That was fun while we used it. Oh, I don't need the summer joy journal. Aww. And then don't really need these bowls or dragon pedal boat where we're going. I do have the give command to take things from my dogs. We do have another boat, a saddle. Don't need that clipboard. We have an emergency chest in case we need a chest for something. Emergency experience, which we really don't need in there. And we don't need these extra arrows because there's actually infinity on this bow. Alright, wow! It has been years! We actually don't even need these fish nets or that golden jailer safari net. I could put the dog food in here now. Wow! It has been years since we have actually cleaned things up that thoroughly. I'm feeling pretty positive about that, actually. Alright, let's come on in. We're just gonna chuck everything else in here for now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the tea leaves I meant to put somewhere else, but we won't worry about that. Alright, nice, fresh start. And we'll put these downstairs. I'll put the emerald over here. And Creeperhead and Firefox can go down into the artifact room. And we have the Moonworm Queen. She can also stay right over here to rest. I might need to bring some normal torches so we don't wear her out. And then let's grab these. And I think I saw up on the wall. Oh, not in here, but it was actually in the sorting shed. Butterfly net and butterfly jars so that we can collect more specimens. Oh, so excited. All right, there's an empty jar. You need multiple jars to catch multiple butterflies. And there is a intact butterfly net. Nice. All right, so let's see. Tate's backpack will hold the safari nets. We need to take these guys out too. Tate's backpack will hold the safari nets, the immediate dog food, the empty jars, which we'll try to make a few more of in just a second, and... oh, the villagers are talking in Zomberry Village to my dogs, which is adorable. And we'll have our full set of armor waiting for us right over here. We're going to need to travel to the Twilight Realm in order to get more steel leaf pretty soon. We need the safari net. Let's see, I have shears. Okay, yay guys! All right, I know that was kind of silly, but we have spent all this time sorting through both Lily and Tate and my own pockets, but it's important to make sure that you are ready for a big expedition like this. I accidentally put away the emerald coins that I need, so we'll grab those. I need to get some food for myself. Mwah! More kisses from darling. So what is in the fridge? A lot of this probably isn't the best anymore, so I should probably just grab a whole bunch of it, just start scarfing down and get out of here. I love the look of this cherry cheesecake. Ooh, Sip of Destiny. Oh, these are some of the fancy drinks that we have for sale in the zoo. So we have some Sips of Destiny, Watermelon Breeze, Essence Berry Juice, Cherry Juice, Frozen Peafowl Espresso, which actually gives us night vision, so we'll grab some of that, and some apple sandwiches. You know what, we'll call these some wild berry apple sandwiches from some new horizons that we have been visiting, and go ahead and put those in my pockets for food too. That should be plenty. In fact, darling, maybe I should stay out on adventure until all of the food is gone, or almost all of it, so I don't starve to death. That sounds like a fun thing to do, doesn't it? All right. Also, I'll take the chicken, this is actually chickpea noodle soup, since my beloved and I have been vegan for many, many years. And can I get the... Can I have the biscuits? There we go. And the biscuits that I made. We've learned how to make some homemade biscuits lately, and they are delicious. Alright, almost ready. The last little bit that we need to do before we can head out on our adventures, friends, is actually go down into the lab, and we need to speak with the scientist. There we are. Alright. Cowberry, how are you doing? In fact, Cowberry, you should actually have your honorary title of being a graduate student pretty soon, if I remember correctly. Cowberry volunteered to help us with the cloning efforts to bring back Bob, which, oh, thank you very much, Chick Chick, which allowed Cowberry to come and work under Professor Cowplant and Assistant Freezer Bunny. Alright, and let's put all of these wild animals away. In fact, we're going to put all of the unsorted things away in here. That'll be good. And then we just need to take these eggs to the Zoology Research Center, these artifacts to the Artifact Zone, and we need to see if we can trade these emerald coins to the very fussy Iverson, who happens to work inside of that mechanical lab right over there, making the safari nets. He's a fussy villager, but we have had a friendship for many years now, and hopefully he will be willing to work with us once more. Alright, let's go ahead. And Lily Girl, you've actually started a brand new place where we can begin to have artifacts that one day we might write some special notes about and be able to understand where this Firefox came from and what kind of wonderful adventures it has seen. Alright, so that's all done. Let's go put the eggs away. Huh, it feels nice. Oh, yes. Oh dear. Oh, yes. If I needed magical contents, I do need to take care of that too one day. Whoops. Alright, I do have some artifacts there. This is a unfinished extension to the lab that I need to work on one day. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. And it leads to... Dun dun dun. Almost there. The Zoology Egg Research Center! Hey Shelly, good to see you again. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop these off in here. And we'll leave the unidentified eggs maybe inside of one of the identification chambers. Just you know, just to see. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of curious. But we get these unidentified eggs from our lab researchers, the lab chickens. And I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to be. It's a pigeon egg! Oh, that's so cool. It's always fun to see what kind of experiments they've been working on. So we've got a pigeon egg. A woodpecker egg! How fun! I always wonder what will happen if they end up finding a phoenix egg. We do have one phoenix egg that I need to hatch. Oh, this one didn't make it. It's just bone meal. We do have one phoenix egg that I need to hatch one day. This one is... Oh, more bone meal. Alright, well, it's always fun to see what the unidentified eggs will be. Shelly will even trade us unidentified eggs and trade for being a good zookeeper. And Shelly, it's so good to see you, Professor, or like a researcher Shelly. I hope you're doing well. Alright, there we go. And there's that. All right, and up we go. So, we have now managed to complete all of the tasks that we were trying to do, and the only thing left for us is to go speak with Fussy Iverson and see if he is willing. Sorry, I was trying to be fancy, but it's really hard to walk around corners. And see if he is willing to trade us some more safari nets. And there is researcher Bella, doing her best in the chemistry lab. Do use caution, Bella. Do use caution. How are you today? Let's see. Still doing well. Looking for torch ginger and aloe leaf in exchange for all of these really fun... Look at her. She has so many really, really fun potions that she can help create. Thank you, Bella. We'll talk to you again soon. All right. Experiment 911. Iverson? Iverson, do you have your little friend in here somewhere? Oh, I wonder if something happened to his little pet snail. Oh, I'll have to search and see. But all right, Iverson, I won't disturb you. I know how fussy you get if I mess with your experiments. Dang it! Iverson, you trade in emeralds. I forgot he trades in emeralds and not emerald coins. So close and yet so far. All right, back upstairs. At least we have some emeralds that have been given to us by Lily's adventures, whatever those have been. So let's climb on up. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, almost there. See, this is why I need Martha, my dodo accountant, to help me out. I get things mixed up pretty easily. All right, those will be at least 4 of the things I'm looking for. And let's see, that's 9 emeralds, 10, 11, 10 more should do. Yeah, I probably don't need to have too many more. Yes, that'll do. I probably don't need to have like a bazillion more safari nuts, but you know, we never know what we're going to run into on this expedition, my friends. And I just want to be prepared. I want to be prepared. It's so good to be back home. All right, let's run this way. Very good to see you, Experiment 404. All right, and haha! Now I'm ready. Oh, that's right. It's 2 emeralds per. Thank you, Iverson. Well, maybe I did need more of those than I thought. But we'll have to see how far this many safari nets gets us, at least. All right, we should be able to find at least a half dozen, about 6 or so elephants with this. And you know what? I'll even take a spare emerald just in case we run across a village and I need to do some emergency trading. But all right, good to see you, Iverson. And all right, so guys, we're ready. Next time, we are going to jump on the back of our chocobo and set off searching for elephants and who knows what else as we continue to explore our world and rebuild the map that I have once again kind of gotten completely torn up and messed with, so... Alright, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for all of our wonderful Zoodesia Zoo adventures. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!